so it's Michelle from followmeesh.com. We're going to do this unboxing together. It's all from my favorite online shop, Revolve. Like, it's not your normal Zara. It's a little bit more flirty. It's more bohemian, and it has the design that I like. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, let's do this. So, this is the first top that I tried on. This is the top from Free People. It's a wrap structure with a bat wing sleeves here. It's quite loose for me because you see, like, super loose. And I think the back is going to look pretty, although I can't really see it for myself for now. But the waist is very small. My waist size is 23 inches. This is jeans that I am wearing from J brand. So you can kind of know how my body measurement is. I am a very petite girl, so I think it fits here. However, these places here are very loose for me. I think it's meant for girls that is a lot taller than me for sure. Otherwise, I think it is pretty good. And the thing is, the tight waist here is not real, so they already have an elastic band here, so it makes it nice and tight, so that you just need to fake wrap these around and tie a knot, and that's it. It is very easy for it to fall. Even they have a string at the back. It's just because my torso is not so long compared to the girls that are taller. But in general, I think it's quite cute and sexy. Now here comes the second piece, which is also a white top. It features a low neckline with a V shape here, and a really long sleeve here. I quite like the American brands because they tend to make the sleeves longer. I have quite long arms, so if you buy stuff from Asian store or Asian fit, I usually have a sleeve that is too short for me, which I don't like. I'd rather it be longer than shorter. So this is the sleeve length. I think it's a little bit longer for me, but I think it's fine. It's totally acceptable. This is a bodysuit type, so I didn't just tuck it in. It actually has the clasp at the bottom, so it doesn't tuck for itself. What do you guys think? This one is the line and dots off-shoulder sweater. It has a very long sleeve, which I like. I'm quite short, but I think the length of this is okay. It's not too long for me. If you want to pull it down, you can do this as well. For this one, this is how the back looks like, and this is the front. I'm really not sure if I look good in this sweater. I still haven't looked into the mirror yet, but when I try this on, I feel like this neckline is super tight, so I had to really pull my head through the really narrow neckline, and I don't think I really like it because it's so close to my neck. The knit material has been like tickling my neck. So I don't think I'll keep this one, and I'm not sure if I look good on this one. But sometimes when it is really tight here, it makes my face really rounded and kind of really have that chubby cheeks, chipmunks kind of look, which I don't want. So, what do you guys think? Okay, I think I really like this material. It's so cute. Like, it's so fuzzy and it has that really warm feeling. I really like it. I feel like a teddy bear. So it's just off shoulder here, and it has a bell sleeve or princess sleeve. As you can see, it's kind of puffy at this point, but it's narrow here. It has a really short length. I am really very petite. I'm only 153 centimeters, but this fits maybe 3 inches above my knee. So I guess you can do a calculation if you are even taller than me. I think it's gonna look like so short like that probably. I'm pretty happy about the length because I don't really want it to be so short because it's already off shoulder, which means you're already exposing some skin. So I don't want it to be too short. So I think this is perfect for me. Yeah. Now this is the dress from the same brand and also the same material, but in baby pink. It has a high neckline here. I'm going to Denmark in a few weeks time and I wanted something that can keep me warm. So I plan to wear this with over the knee leather boots. I think this is going to be warmer than the previous teddy bear brown. So here is the dress that I bought in 2 colors, in black and white. So I'm trying the black now. This is extra small. The white is going to be in extra small. It has a very slimming effect here, and it has some holes here. I think it's not as obvious as I think it would be. Some holes here. I think the length is just right. It sits maybe 3 inches above my knee, so I'm not sure if I go one size smaller, what would that look like, but we'll find out. Okay, so here is the white version. It's actually not really shorter. I think it's the same length. To me, it's really small difference. Holes in the same place, exactly the same place. Yeah. So this is the last skirt. I think this is so big for me. I would really like to love it because of the material. Because of the material, it looks like suede, which I really like for fall winter season. But as I'll turn around and let you see how much I'm holding the fabric at the back. It's this much fabric at the end. I think it's too much. And it's not really an expensive skirt, so I need to think about it and see if I really want to pay for a tailor to size it down for me. But overall, I really like the skirt. This one I quite like it. A very weighty cape cardigan kind of thing, and it's really thick and heavy. I think it's very French as well, you know, brands like Isabelle Marant, they always have this kind of cardigan, and I think it's gonna look super cute. So this is the tie here. Okay, let's show you guys without the tie. Now we're going to tie it, see how it looks. I think the tie is kind of too short for my liking. Let's see if I tied a ribbon, how would it look like? It looks very small. So I'm not sure if it's going to look good with me tying it. I think it's going to be quite warm though. Because it's quite weighty, but if I have this for you in a really close setting, it's not very thick, but it does have some weight, so I think it will keep you warm in the autumn times, but I think for sure not really cold winter. I don't think so. Or I think of something, you can get those down jacket, which is like a vest, get one from Uniqlo. It's an ultra lightweight down jacket in a vest format. Then you can wear it inside and wear this outside. No one will notice. Then you can wear it on a colder day while you still want to look stylish. Here's a box of shoes. It's boots from RAYE. Oh, so fancy! With all the embroidery and flowers. These are great. So this is how the boots looks like. Not sure if you guys can really see it because it's so small. So it's really fancy. It's got a really cute pattern. It's all embroidery in a vintage blue and gold, full of flowers, embroidery. Now I'm going to show you guys how they look like. Closer look. Super cute, but I just don't know if I can walk in these or not. Oh, this is the last item. That's the extra item that I got from the separate shipping, and this is how it looks like. I think they have featured a really cute sleeve that's almost like a bat wing style, like so, with an off-shoulder neckline. There's no zip in the body, so your legs have to go through the neckline towards the shorts part, and then you just pull it up as a whole, so it does not have a zip. And this is how the back looks like. It's super flowy. I think it's gonna look really cool if you go on holiday, or you're going to places like Bali or Maldives, those kind of really bohemian sun and sea kind of style.